In this video, I want to talk about how we managed to secure planning permission to convert a mixed-use building into 4 one-bedroom flats, which hopefully will be worth £1 million when completed. The property had been on the market for a long period of time, and it was being marketed as having potential to be a MEGA HMO, or potential to convert back into a family home. This used to be a period house, but was converted into a chiropractic clinic on the ground floor and a separate self-contained flat with an entrance at the rear of the property. If it hadn't been for these parking spaces at the front of the property, we would not have obtained planning permission, as we needed to show 4 car parking spaces, the reception area of the clinic, a hallway, and behind the white blind has been removed. Treatment rooms, you can see that this is a big room, entrance to the 3-bedroom flat upstairs, and also where we plan to make a double-story extension in order to increase the footprint of this property in order to be able to create 4 one-bedroom apartments. The upstairs flat toilet, the kitchen, the living area, as you can see, this is a good size and has a really nice bay window. The bedroom. What initially attracted me to this property was the following. It was listed with multiple agents. It was being marketed at project investors. The price movements. Initially, this property was listed at $695 on the 30th of January 2021. This was then reduced to $650,000 on the 7th of May 2021, and then to $595 on the 28th of May 2021. Although when you actually looked at the description, the price was $595 to $625. The property had a very big garden. The 3-bedroom flat had a separate entrance, which I liked. The current owner had submitted planning permission to have the chiropractic clinic converted into a 2-bedroom flat, and at the time of our negotiations, planning permission had been approved, something even the estate agent didn't seem to know. The size, massive for a 3-bedroom flat, and I wondered if I could split that into 2 one-bedroom apartments. I decided to ask my architect to come and have a look at this project. Explained to him that the planning had been granted for a 2-bedroom flat. He said you could do a small double-story side extension, and that would give you enough space to get the 2 flats downstairs. He said it as a joke, but at that point I was like, yes, you're right, let's do it. We had to provide enough parking spaces for 4 cars, so it seemed to tick all the boxes. When we decided to purchase this property, we had a number of options in place. Option A. Potential value would have been around the 775 to 800k mark. Option B. Potential value would have been around the 875. Option C. Potential value would have been around the £1 million mark. In the end, planning took 15 weeks and there were about 8 revisions to the design, but eventually the council gave us planning permission to convert the mixed-use building into 4 one-bedroom flats. One final consideration, the garden for this mixed-use building was big, too big, and we thought if we could get access at the rear, then potentially we could get planning permission to put another house there. In terms of this project, there was no money in returning this property into a normal house, and it would have been difficult for a normal residential buyer to have purchased this, given it was part commercial. Getting permission for a MEGA HMO was probably unlikely. We have no intention of managing a MEGA HMO. It had potential, and it was my job to realise that potential. I will be using the B4R model on this project like I do on all my projects to force the capital depreciation and earn a monthly cash flow for years to come.